Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today we have Alltrue. I think they're calling it the anniversary edit, so let's get into it. Check it out. So I think they are calling this the anniversary edit, not the fall box, but then I think the next box is going to be the winter box. I think technically this is the fall box. I received it yesterday, which was November 4th. I went back and checked. I did customization for it on September 15th. So 6 weeks, 7 weeks. I mean, it was longer than that last season, so we'll see it as a positive. I am technically an annual member, still working on credit. I mean, it's really got to be running out soon. I know I don't have enough to do another annual, so it's simply a matter of when this annual runs out, and very true to Alltrue form, although it could be true to Catherine form. I can't find online in my account when it ends, when I am paid through. It could be me. It could be me. I don't think it's me. So this is the anniversary edit. I did do all of the selections for it. So let's get into it and see what I picked. I forgot completely about it. And just like, and I can't say anything about it because it happens with Fabfitfun, just like Fabfitfun, some of the items sell out. I don't think I had access personally to all of the available items. This is a big box though. Open it up. This is what it looks like. It says Alltrue. If you are new to Alltrue and CausBox, I will link a playlist card at the end to tell you about all of the drama with Alltrue. But we're just gonna unbox this. Try not to roll our eyes too much or to be too annoyed. But basically they went out of business. A lot of what we are still being offered many years later is stuff that they had on the shelf from when they claimed bankruptcy and didn't have to pay their vendors. They have also acquired Beachly and Birchbox. So we are starting to see items from those two companies. I thought we were finally starting to see new items, and somebody was like, I hate to rain on your parade, Catherine, but those are actually old Beachly items. So any way you look at it. Because of that, I do try and avoid skincare, makeup, that kind of thing, because I worry how long it's been on a shelf, but sometimes it can't be avoided. So that is what it looks like, and I will say what I say every season. One thing that I do, oh, this says fall. One thing I do still really like about Alltrue is they still do the book. Last time, I think we found that it didn't have all of the customizations in it, but it did have some of them in it. I miss the good books. As somebody who shows this straight to camera, I love that I can easily tell you guys what the options were, what I chose, and a little bit about it. I pulled up the customization choices that I made, and it absolutely said when I did customization, anniversary edit box 25. This clearly says fall 2025. So it's one of those two things. And yes, they did the same thing they did last season, where they have only given us the information on the first 3 customizations. So I'll show you that. Other than that, they send you with a QR code over to the website, just like Fabfitfun does. So I can't say too much about it, but I do love it when we get full visuals on what the entire season is. Choice number 1 with Alltrue. You could have chosen the Pixie Mood Alicia Tote, the Alltrue, which is their own brand, Teddy Throw Blanket. So those 2 choices. The bucket bag from Lou and Elle, a Wander packable travel neck pillow. The Beachly, oh, we're not even pretending anymore, wave tumblers, or the Alltrue olive oil and vinegar cruets. So those were also part of customization 1. Is there more? There is more. You could have chosen the Coal Tree Nomad packable duffel, or the True Botanicals Moisture Lock Barrier Cream. So that is it. Those were our choices. I really didn't know what to do when I got there. So I chose, can you tell? I chose the bag. It was, who did I say it was? Pixie Mood? Pixie Mood. They say it has a $160 value. It is vegan leather, and it says the everyday vegan tote complete with a removable matching pouch. So vegan leather, $160. Pixie Mood could be a brand you know. I think I've seen it in other boxes. I don't know that I've ever seen it out there in the wild. I had this conversation a forget which box I was opening. Hold on, I'm gonna tear this out of here. I ordered a pleather bag off of Amazon. I will link it below. I will not be linking Alltrue below. I don't want anybody to sign up for Alltrue through me, because if they go out of business again and people lose lots of money, I would feel terrible. Anyway, the Amazon vegan leather bag I got is buttery soft. It's crazy soft for vegan leather. And I was like, why can't they do that in the bags? It's more firm, a little more plasticky. I do like the shape and size of it. I am more of an east-west bag girl. I prefer a wider bag to a taller bag because I find that my things all end up on the bottom. Oh, I could feel it. It does have the little feet for it to rest on. Oh, that's the back. Okay. There's the front. It says Pixie Mood right here, like the little notch. The back, you can tell it is stitched here, so I'm going to guess there is a pocket in there. It is a full top zip. That's kind of nice, especially here at the holiday season when you're out there and criminals about. When you open it up, oh wow, the pouch is huge. I mean, it took up 2/3 of the bag because it's that height and it's almost the exact same width. I will likely get more use out of the pouch than the purse. But let's see. Open up the pouch. It is just a darker green interior. It has a nice zip. There's no, I don't think there were any pockets. It's just a nice big hole that you can, put all of your goodies in your purse if you want, or for travel. Like I said, if you put it in here, it's gonna take up most of your bag. And then the bag has that pocket on the back side, same side, yes, where that stitching is. You can see the stitching here. So that's the size of the pocket on the inside. I think it is the only, yes, it is the only pocket. Other than that, it is just a big hobo style, except for it doesn't puddle, but we'll call it a tote. We'll call it a tote because it looks more like a tote. It would easily hold a tablet, I believe. I mean, most tablets that I've seen. If it's a laptop screen size tablet, I mean, that honestly, that one might still fit. It's a pretty good size bag. Let's take one of these off so we can see what the strap looks like. So that is what it looks like. Just a plain, probably 1/2 inch, I would say. Maybe a little bit more of a strap here. Let's see. It will fit up on my arm. It's gonna tuck right up under my armpit, but I have a bigger arm, so I would say will easily shoulder for most people. That is what it looks like. It feels decent. It is a nice autumnal color. So I'm sure there are people that got it and love it. This back in here and let it fall to the bottom now that we've taken all the stuffing out of it. And you guys can see it is right there. I mean, when I hold it like this, it does imply you could get stuff around it if you wanted, but it takes up a lot of that bag. Okay. That was my choice in customization 1. Again, they said this had a $160 value. So if you find that to be true, it more than covered the cost of your box. Okay, customization 2. You could have chosen the Artisan Direct Terracotta Canvas Packaging Cubes, the Dirty Lamb Apricot Cleansing Oil, so that is those two, the Ettitude Wellness Set, the Dime Sunglasses Assorted Styles, and as I recall, and I could be misspeaking, I don't think you got to choose your style. I could be wrong, but that is my remembrance. And then the Tribe Alive Upcycled Denim Scarf. So those were the other choices. I chose the Ettitude Wellness Set because they said that it was a trio featuring a soothing eye mask, plush waffle washcloth, and dreamy pillowcase. And honestly, I've had Ettitude products and they're generally bamboo, and I've always been really impressed with their softness. And I could use a new eye mask. I have a silk one. I was hoping this would be a little softer than that, but it says be kind. It's a little remembrance when I opened the box, I guess. And then we also got a waffle washcloth in the same color. It is super soft. It's honestly probably more soft than this. That has a really, really nice feel to it. That is its size. I'd say probably about 12 by 12. And it is by Ettitude. So here's hoping it's not the great waffle shrinkage of, what was that, probably about 2019. We all got either towels or, do you guys remember that? The towels and the robes. And grown women would wash their robes and take them out and then put them on like their 3-year-old toddlers, and they would fit the toddlers. They shrunk so much. That was all. I don't think that was Ettitude though. And then last we have a pillowcase. And the bamboo pillowcases, I just have always been really impressed. This one's darker than I've had in the past, but I've always been impressed with the Ettitude bamboo. It's so cooling. I especially like it in the summer because it always feels really cooling. And I just felt like the washcloth, these are things that I use. I started using one of these about a sleep mask about 1.5 years ago. And I thought, oh, this is so annoying. And then, and then I liked it. And then I got to the point where I can't sleep without it. So if you don't use one, I would not suggest you start, because then it's like a baby with a whoopee. You have to have it and you can't fall asleep without it. I'm telling you right now, I have a nice Irish wash tub head, and that feels tight. I like mine. I think it's maybe glove. I can't find it again because it came from England, but it's much looser feeling than this, so we will see. I hate to put this on and mess up my makeup, but oh yeah, no, she's tight. Oh, she's tight. I'm not sure. I will try stretching it a little bit and see what happens, but I don't like it when they pull in on my eyes. And like I said, I got this nice Irish wash tub head, so we will see about that. But this, super soft, and the washcloth feels amazing. But that was my choice in customization 2. In customization 3, you could have chosen the Captain Blankenship Golden Waves Sea Salt Shimmer Spray, the Alltrue Pickleball Set, it's very specific, the Bamboozle Measuring Cup and Spoon Set, the Environment Roll-On Perfume, or Bombas Socks. I think you just got a pair. And that, again, you didn't get to choose. You just got one of any myriad of colors. And I don't wear many socks, but when I do, I feel like that guy. I don't often fill in the blank, but when I do, I really like them to be neutral. So that didn't seem wise for me. What I did choose, though, was the Bamboozle Measuring Cup and Spoon Set, because I have 2 sets of the Bamboozle bowls that we have had in the past. It's a nesting set of bowls, and I actually haven't even opened the second set. I just have it in reserve because they're my favorite bowls. I use them on the constant. If you watch Mikkel Jancy, she uses hers too. When she cooks for us in the kitchen periodically, I see her take those Bamboozle bowls out. They're just nice. There's something about them that I just really like. The sizing, they're probably a little bit smaller than a lot of the regular mixing bowl sets. And my husband and I, generally speaking, unless I have all the grands, we're empty nesters. So the smaller sets work for us. Ooh, these are nice and heavy, and they feel, which is why I chose them, and I'm glad, they feel just like the bowls. So we have the cups, and I think there are, yes, we have a spoon set down here. Let me get them all unpackaged. These are the absolute cutest measuring spoons. Oh my gosh. Okay, measuring cups first. They are nice and heavy. They have a little pour spout. Is it a full cup? I think it's a full cup, so it's not like one of those ones where there's a line on the inside and you only use part of it. So we have a cup, probably a half cup, third cup, quarter cup, half cup, third cup, and quarter cup. These are heavy and nice. I will be taking this off. Actually, let's just do it now. I will be taking that off. I do not keep them attached. I am busy, I won't say dieting. I am doing a healthy eating plan again. And so I do find myself, I'm using the Weight Watcher app for my macros and points. And that's kind of the thing I'm doing. Point being, I'm back to weighing and measuring everything. And I love these. They are super duper duper cute. I absolutely love that. And then the look at the measuring spoons are exactly the same, but obviously smaller. But oh my gosh, I could not look how cute that is. Are you kidding me? With the little pouring spout. That's probably 1/4 teaspoon. Yeah, 1/4 teaspoon. Oh, 12 ml. So they made them great for everybody. 1/4 teaspoon, half teaspoon, probably teaspoon and tablespoon. Yes, teaspoon. Yes, tablespoon. So I love that. That is super duper cute. And again, I will unattach these because, you know, I need a half teaspoon or whatever. And then you have to unattach it anyway because you're not going to wash the whole set because you used one. So, love these. Love this. Best thing I've gotten in an Alltrue box in quite some time, simply from the place of I will absolutely use them. They said they had a $28 value. Sure, That's fine. Bamboozle measuring cup and spoon set crafted from eco-friendly bamboo fiber in timeless neutrals or pastels. I didn't choose. Did I choose? I mean, I would have chosen neutrals. So I guess it's not impossible that I chose. I have to be, let's see what my thing says. No. My thing only says Bamboozle measuring cup and spoon set. It does not infer that I made any choice. So I guess this could have all been pastels. Let us all take a moment and be really happy for Catherine that she got neutrals. 4 cups, 4 spoons, drip resistant beaded lip. Interesting. It's perfect for everything from everyday cooking to cozy fall bakes. Very happy. These have probably honestly been offered in the past, and I have probably taken a pass on them because I do have some nice lovely stainless ones, but I am measuring and weighing so much in this that I'm like, you know what, I could use another happy set, and I like that set. Okay, we are now on our own. I do not have all of the choices. The QR code only takes you over to what my choices are, and I have them right here. So that was 1 through 3. In customization 4, I chose a beanie. I'll tell you why I chose this beanie. And I think it worked for me. In the winter, where I have Uggs, and I love my Uggs, and I have them in a few different colors, but really the natural Ugg color, you guys know what I'm talking about, that camel-y color is what I wear way the most. And I just bought a jacket that I thought would look very nice with them from a color perspective. And going back to just the shoes before I even knew I was getting the jacket, I thought this would look really cute with it. I just have to hope always. Oh good, it stretches really nicely. I just always have to hope that it's going to stretch big enough for the wash tub head we were just talking about. But it is from hold on, what does this say? Oh yeah, Krochet Kids Beck's Beanie in Copper. So that is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can tell. There are flecks of metallic in it. I like it. All right, fine, we'll put it on. We'll put it on. I hate myself in hats. Okay, I was gonna pull it up more because I like a wider band, but you can see this is actually just the underneath of the stitching. They only intend for it to have that much of a band. That's a little short to suit me, but it's fine. Super cute, perfect. I like that it'll be warm, but it's lighter weight than a lot of the thick cabled ones that we normally get. So she's cute. I am not unhappy with that. I think the color is perfect for with a camel coat and my Uggs. I think I'm gonna look like I've got my life pulled together. A little bit of fluff, it'll be fine. So yeah, very happy with that. Instant hat hair. Customization 5. I could not, when I was making this choice, find anything that talked about the size. It simply said, Lucky Pheasant tic-tac-toe. Yes, yes, yes. I could have gone out to their website. I did not. I just thought, oh, I bet the girls would love that just sitting around, and they could just stand in the living room and toss it, and it would be so cute. I don't think anybody's going to stand in the living room and toss this. I think it's more of a set it on the dining room table and toss it. It is a cute little tic-tac-toe set. I don't know why I thought it would be bigger than this. I had no reason to believe it would be bigger than this, except for the visual of the photo that they took. And again, I could have, I could have looked it up. I don't know. I made a lot of assumptions. I also assumed it was a beanbag situation because I assumed it was big, but it is not. It is just that. So you can see it has an X, or if you turn it, it's plain when you start, or you can make it an O. So you're just gonna, in theory, place them all on empty, and then 2 people will play and you'll be like, I'm X's. Oh, I can't let you do that. So I still think that if I set it on the table, the kids will play with it for a couple of minutes before they grow tired and bored of it. But I try and choose some of the family things. I do it in this, I do it in Goldie Boxed. Goldie Boxed always has way better family things for us than this. But you know, it's a fun way to get things around the house for the kids. So every time they come over, there's a little something new for them to play with. But I will admit, I am slightly taken aback by the size of this. Get into a classic board game like tic-tac-toe, connect with family and friends again, handcrafted for a rustic, design and feel. It is made with pine wood, made in China by, I guess, either XO. Oh no, that's probably the game. So by the Lucky Pheasant. Okay, and customization 6. Much the same vibe. I chose Shotgun, the road trip. First person to spot a body of water gets a point. First person who gets away from someone in another car gets 2 points. Wow. I would feel like that should deserve way more than only 1 point more than seeing water. That could be the slight introvert in me though. Mostly the extrovert wins. What do you mean? Oh, from the creators of What Do You Meme? Vote on the correct way to say root, winner gets paid. So R-O-U-T-E is in quotes, so you vote on the correct way to say it. I say it root. I do have family that I've heard say route before. So, well, I guess if you listen to country music, they always talk about old route. What's the name of that? What's that route that they say in the song? I'm afraid, I don't know if I can sing or if I'll get a mark. Anyway, starting with the driver, go around and name songs that have drive in the lyrics. Oh, I Can't Drive 55. Shut Up and Drive. Is that the name of the song? Did it say the name? No, just songs that have it in it. Okay, this will be fun with the kids. We'll go ahead and open it up because we'll want to play with it soon. And I can show you guys the cards. So it's 2 stacks of cards. Oh, they're good size. So this will definitely last you a few. Oh, and when you, well, that's very nice. It has a little bag, so I'll take it out, put them in this, shove them in the console between my seats or in the glove box. That'll be super fun. Next person who has to be loses points. I already know who's losing that point. Do you know in your family who's losing the point if it's the next person that has to pee? If she's watching this, we all know it's you, baby, don't we? Lose 3 points if ever you've hit a car, then driven away. Oh my goodness, you should lose more than 3 points. Couldn't you have at least left a note? Oh my gosh, don't admit that. There we go. Shotgun. That is super fun. I will also link that below in case anybody has any interest. Christmas is coming. That is a super cute idea. This was a great thing to get in the box. So this box that I do not recommend, I am very happy with my measuring implements. The purse is not terrible. I wish it were a more neutral color. I'm not really a green girl, but somebody might like that. More, think tote. I'm thinking tote. I'm thinking tote, not purse. The game is good. The hat will probably get used. The Ettitude stuff. Okay, so the box is fine. If we did not have spiciness about the box, we would even say it was a good box. However, we do have spiciness about the box. So we will not, on this channel, be recommending Alltrue. If you do go against my wishes, no, you live your life, you do whatever you want. But if you do decide to do it, really consider doing it as a seasonal member. Live your life however you want. That is my recommendation merely. That's merely my recommendation. Okay, thank you so much for coming by, guys. I will link some of these down below. I don't think we've seen this before. Was this in Beachly? Somebody that was a Beachly girl, let me know. Did you have this in the Beachly? Like I said, I suspect the measuring cups and spoons were in Alltrue before, and I just didn't choose them because I didn't need them yet. But the purse could have been in Beachly. Let me know. You Beachly girls out there, let me know if you've seen any of this before. Thank you so much for coming by, guys. I truly appreciate you coming by to check out what's in the Alltrue box. Like I said, won't recommend it, but there's plenty of people out there with discount codes if you would like to try it. Thank you so much for coming by. I will see you again really soon. I hope you have a great evening. I hope you're having a happy holiday season. I know we are headed toward Thanksgiving. I did not. I would like credit for this. I bought 3 of the cutest little pink Christmas trees. They're just little like mercury glass looking ones to put back here. I didn't put them up today. I didn't put them back there because it's only November 5th and that would be ridiculous. And I will hold off putting them back there as long as I can. Anyway. I'm really giving into it. We got past Halloween and the world just starts. The world just starts now. And it's hard to start because as a person who's trying to eat healthily, it's almost like once you claim it as Christmas, you start doing things you shouldn't do. That could all be me. That could just all be me. All right, I'll quit rambling. If you don't subscribe, I hope you'll consider doing so. Please give us a thumbs up, throw in a hype, whatever you feel like doing. There's lots of interaction now. And I will see you again really soon. Bye, guys.